Welcome in, everyone. We are diving deep today
Diving deep.
into a topic I think we are all pretty familiar with.
Yeah, I think so.
Whether we are...
Hardcore gym rats
Yeah.
or just thinking about maybe taking a walk around the block.
That's right.
The gym.
The gym.
It's a funny place.
It's a funny place. There are a lot of funny things that happen at the gym.
Yeah.
And we've got a whole bunch of stories and observations and stuff like that
We do.
about kind of the funny things that we all kind of experience when we're trying to get fit.
Right.
And the goal today is to really
Mhm.
extract the humor
The humor.
and the insights.
Yeah.
And kind of prove that, getting healthy and feeling good,
I
it's
like saying involved.
often involves some comedic detours.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So forget about
Forget about the perfect...
Instagram feeds and
Yeah.
all of that stuff.
Yes.
We are talking about
the real stuff.
the real stuff.
The human side of it.
Yeah, the wonderfully human side
Yeah.
of the gym experience.
Yeah.
All of those beginner moments that feel like
Yeah.
you've stepped into a foreign country.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you mean.
The questionable fashion choices,
Oh, my gosh.
which we've all made our
Right.
battles with seemingly sentient equipment,
Yes.
the organized chaos of group fitness classes.
Yes. Love that.
And even those social media attempts that don't quite go as planned,
Yeah.
we're covering it all.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
And for you, the listener, think of this as a chance to
Connect.
with a shared experience.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because,
Just learning about stuff.
it doesn't have to be serious.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It can be fun.
Right.
Sometimes it's actually really valuable
Yeah.
to just kind of laugh at
The shared.
the shared struggles that we have.
Yes.
And that can actually make you feel a little bit.
A little less alone. A little less alone.
For sure.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this is kind of your
Backstage pass.
backstage pass to...
It's a Jim's blooper reel.
Yes.
Right.
Filled with,
Aha moments
uh-huh. Well,
of recognition.
and maybe even a chuckle
A little chuckle.
or two.
Mm.
Okay, so
So let's unpack this.
yeah, let's get into it.
Starting with
That initial
Suckers.
sometimes daunting step
through those gym doors.
through the gym doors.
Right.
Right.
What's so fascinating
Yeah.
is that
It's all
so consistently people talk about
Yeah.
that first time they walk into a gym,
It's like a
they say it's like stepping
whole
into
new world.
a whole new world.
It's like a
Like starting at a new high school
new high school.
where everyone else knows
They know the rules.
the rule.
They know where to go.
They know the layout, the social dynamics.
They know what's up.
Right.
Yeah.
They know what's up.
And you were just like,
You're just trying to figure out how to,
find your locker
where's the locker room? How do I,
without looking completely lost.
without looking like a total noob.
Right.
Yeah.
And this really taps into
This taps into, I think, a very human
a very human desire
desire to just be
belong
belong.
Yeah.
Fit in.
and be competent.
And be competent.
Right.
Yeah.
Within a social group.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's so interesting about the gym
Yeah.
is that even though
Even though it's
it's about individual fitness,
your own personal gym
it presents itself as this
as this group.
thing.
Yeah.
As this social.
It is. It's so social.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't escape it.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
Right.
So you
Well,
walk in
You walk in with
with this little burst of enthusiasm.
yeah, you got your new workout gear,
You got your new shoes.
maybe a new water bottle. You're feeling
You got your playlist ready.
playlist is queued up, you're ready to go.
Yeah, and then boom.
And then you get hit with that wave of
Self-consciousness. Yeah.
oh my gosh, everyone here,
Everyone here is so
they know what they're doing.
proficient.
They're so proficient. They're like,
They're moving with purpose.
yeah,
They look like they were just
born knowing
born knowing
how to use
how to operate every machine.
every machine. They know the perfect form.
Yeah, and you are just
I'm over here trying to not trip over my own feet.
right, and hoping that you don't
Not set off any alarms.
wander into the wrong area.
The wrong section.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
trigger some sort of
I know. You don't want to break anything.
right. Yeah.
You don't want to break the equipment.
I don't want to break the equipment.
You don't want to break yourself.
I don't want to break myself.
Right.
So
There's this immediate contrast.
there is.
The
perceived expert gym goers
yeah.
and the clearly nervous beginner.
Which I think
Which is something
we've all been there at some point.
I think most of us
Yeah.
have felt that at some point.
Most of us have felt that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And if we connect this to like the bigger picture,
yeah.
I think it really highlights
It shows you
how vulnerable
how vulnerable we can feel
we can feel
when we step outside of our comfort zone.
that's in our comfort zone.
Yeah.
Especially in a place where it seems like everyone
Everyone else is more
skilled, more knowledgeable.
skilled or knowledgeable than us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You
it's that feeling
It's
is
being overwhelmed.
overwhelmed by the unfamiliar.
Yeah.
Can actually be
A barrier to entry.
a huge hurdle
Yeah.
for a lot of people
Absolutely.
when they're thinking about it.
Yeah, like I want to get in shape, but then I'm like,
Right.
oh, the gym is scary.
It can be intimidating.
Right.
It can be very intimidating.
And it's not just about
It's not just about like walking into the gym
being in the gym.
and being like, okay, this is where I am.
Right.
But then it's like
Interacting with the equipment
interacting with all the equipment
for the first time.
for the first time.
Can also feel like a
challenge.
huge challenge.
Yeah, like even just the treadmill.
Right. The treadmill.
It seems so straightforward.
You just step on.
Step on.
And you start walking.
You start walking. I've been walking my whole life.
Right.
This should be easy.
This is easy, right?
Yeah,
But this raises an interesting point.
it does.
Why is something
Yeah.
as seemingly simple as a treadmill?
Yeah, like what could go wrong?
Right.
Yeah.
Why is that such a common source
I don't know.
of early gym mishaps?
Yeah, like
You know,
I don't get it.
And like reading through these anecdotes,
Vivid.
it's so vivid.
So vivid.
It's like you can just picture it so clearly. Yeah.
That moment.
You press start.
You press start and
Suddenly it's like
it's like you've been launched into a
a
cartoon speed chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your belt just
That motor.
gets going. It's like, whoa, hold on.
And it catches you off guard.
It catches you off guard.
Especially that first time.
Especially that first time. Oh, it gets you.
Right.
Yeah, you're like,
And then it's like
I've been walking my whole life. I got this. And then
the belt starts moving.
wondering,
And then you're like,
wait a minute.
you're in like this.
This slapstick comedy routine.
Yeah, you're in a slapstick comedy routine.
Your legs are trying to keep up.
Yeah. You're like,
You're reaching for the handlebars.
you're reaching for the handlebars.
Oh, it's so true.
And descriptions,
Oh, they're so good.
like feeling like a cartoon character.
We're being on a personal jet ski.
Yeah.
It's so accurate.
It is so accurate.
Yeah, and then
And there's the inevitable.
your trip,
Oh, the stumble.
the stumble, where you're like
Where you like desperately try to
regain your balance,
regain your balance and then like
play it on.
play it off. Like,
Oh yeah, I totally meant to do that.
yeah, like I meant to do that little
That little hop.
Yeah, like
That was
Well,
totally on purpose.
totally on purpose. Yeah.
Totally intentional.
Yeah, I'm just
that good.
I'm just really good at this.
Yeah, and I think
I think the
impulse to like downplay
to downplay those moments
struggle.
of struggle.
Yeah, is really interesting
is really interesting.
because it kind of shows you
It speaks to like
we want to fit in.
we want to fit in. We don't want to look.
We don't want to be judged.
We don't want to be judged. Yeah.
Right.
And especially when we're feeling like
Out of our element.
we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that feeling of like,
Oh yeah, where you're just like
okay, got to keep it together.
keep it together. Nobody saw that.
Nobody saw that.
Or if they did,
They probably just thought that was like a new
kind of exercise.
like a new exercise. Yeah.
It's all good.
And then there are the machines.
Machines.
Oh my goodness, the machines.
The mysteries.
The mysteries of the gym machines.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's like
It's like walking into
a science fiction movie
a science fiction movie.
where they've got these like
These devices that have like cryptic interfaces.
I know, it's like I need a degree
You need like
in engineering just to
an advanced degree just to figure out.
to figure out like how to adjust the seat.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is that
People describe the machines as if they're like
they anthropomorphize them.
alive.
They're like these gym contraptions designed by NASA.
Right.
As if they have like this.
It's like they're out to get you.
Yeah, they're out to like.
They want to confuse you.
Confuse you, yeah.
And frustrate you.
Yeah, and the sounds they make.
Oh, the sounds.
The clanks, the whirs, the groans.
Yeah, it's like
starting an old car engine.
It's starting an old car engine.
Or
like performing an exorcism.
Yeah, it's like, what is happening?
Yeah, what is happening?
Yeah, you sit down and it's just like...
You're confronted by this panel.
A panel of buttons and levers.
And
you're like, I think this is how you turn it on.
Yeah.
And then you tentatively press a button. And then the machine is just like... screech.
Yeah.
Or like loud thud. A loud thud, and everyone in like a 5-meter radius is like...
Everyone's looking at you.
Yeah. What was that?
Right.
And you're like, I don't know. I was just trying
to adjust the seat.
Adjust the seat, I swear.
I swear.
And then the instructions.
Oh, the instructions.
It's like they're written in a...
Secret code.
Secret code.
Right.
They're like these tiny, tiny faded diagrams.
Up somewhere.
Obscure. On the machine. And it's like...
Like,
I think this is how you...
It's like they were translated.
Yeah, it's like they were translated from
like an alien
language.
Right.
Yeah, or like written in some kind of
ancient
gym hieroglyphics.
Gym hieroglyphics.
Right.
You're just guessing at that point.
You're just guessing.
Yeah, it's just a game of chance.
Right. Like maybe this is...
Maybe if I pull this lever...
then
the seat
will go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then there's like...
Here's the experience. You accidentally use like...
the wrong machine.
Or
the wrong attachment.
And this is like...
And you're in your head, you're like...
Yeah, you're like, wait.
Is this
the leg press?
The leg press?
Or is this the shoulder press?
Or the shoulder press? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
But like, what am I doing?
That internal question...
I know.
Just perfectly encapsulates...
Yeah.
The beginner's uncertainty.
Yeah, and just feeling totally lost.
Like utterly lost.
Like, I should not be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like...
They're a few minutes in.
I think this is the right exercise.
To what you think is the right exercise.
But something feels off.
Right.
Like, I don't think I should be feeling this in my...
Yeah, you're like...
glutes right now.
Yeah, like maybe I'm feeling it.
I think this is for arms.
Yeah, maybe I'm feeling it in like the completely... wrong
muscle group,
or the movement just feels strangely unnatural.
I know. And
you're just like,
I'm too embarrassed to stop now.
I'm too embarrassed to stop and admit
because everyone's gonna know
that I have no idea.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So
I'm
just gonna power through
and hope
that I don't like
break it,
cause some kind of catastrophic
gym equipment failure.
Yeah. And then you get to the point where you're like,
you have to ask for help.
I have to ask for help.
Right.
And this is where it gets really interesting because
the social dynamic of asking for help.
The social dynamic, Jim, is so revealing.
Yeah, because
you have the people who give you that look.
Oh, that look.
That I'm too busy to help.
But I guess I will.
They do.
But I guess I will look.
Like you've interrupted.
Yeah, like you've interrupted.
Something so important.
Something of vital importance.
By asking them, like, how do you...
He's like, they were deeply concentrating.
Yeah, they're like super focused on
staring at their phone.
Right. You know?
Yeah.
And you finally get the courage to be like, excuse me, can you tell me how this works? And they give you like a rapid fire explanation.
A
whirlwind of technical jargon and
whole bunch of
quick hand gestures.
Yeah.
And then they're gone. And you're like, wait, what?
And you're standing there
trying to like piece together their lightning fast instructions.
Put the pieces back together of what they just said.
And then you're like,
and you realize
I'm still completely clueless.
And
now I feel even worse.
And now I feel bad for asking.
Right, for having bothered them.
Yeah.
Right.
It's awful.
It's terrible.
But the great thing...
The good thing is...
about these stories...
that we've been looking at...
is that they offer like
a really nice perspective.
They offer a reassuring perspective.
Yeah.
Which is that
everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah. All of these awkward beginner moments
they're universal.
Are almost universal. Every single person who looks like
they know exactly
they were born knowing
what they're doing now.
What they're doing.
They started somewhere.
And they probably had similar stories.
Yeah, they went through.
They were the person standing there like, how does this thing work?
So it's a crucial reminder that learning anything new takes
time, and you're going to...
And it often involves...
Making
a few comical mistakes.
Along the way.
And it's okay.
It's totally okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
It really is like learning...
A new language,
yeah.
Right.
You're going to mess up. You're going
to mispronounce words.
You're going to
get the grammar wrong. Well, eventually, with practice.
You get it.
You start to.
You become fluent.
Understand. And communicate more effectively.
And it's the same thing in the gym.
Yeah.
Like those initial
stumbles
with the machines, it's like...
With the equipment.
You're just learning.
The
language of the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gym speak.
Yeah. Okay, so we've navigated the treacherous entry and the perplexing machine mysteries.
Yeah. And now I think it's time to dive into
the
equally entertaining world
of gym fashion.
Or maybe more accurately
gym fashion.
Faux pas. Yeah.
Because let's be real.
Yeah.
The initial enthusiasm
for new workout clothes
is
so relatable.
It's like you put on
your new gear.
You put on that fresh gear.
Suddenly you're like,
yeah. And you're like
an athlete. I am an athlete. I'm ready.
Organizing.
I look capable. I look athletic.
Yeah.
Like I stepped right out of
a fitness magazine.
Right.
But as we've seen,
as the anecdotes reveal,
the anecdotes, that
initial surge of confidence
can be rather quickly undermined by some unexpected
wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah.
Right. Is there
what's a
particular gym fashion
mishap
that comes to your mind?
Like
you think about
when you think about
gym fashion,
clothes. Yeah, what do you think of?
There are so many good ones.
But
I think the excitement.
Well, the excitement
of new gym clothes.
It's
real.
It's real.
It is a real thing.
It's powerful. You're like, I'm going to look sleek.
And stylish.
I want to be stylish.
I'm going to be stylish.
And ready to crush my workout goals.
Ready to crush it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you spend all this time.
You're like, these are the perfect leggings.
Taking out the perfect pair of leggings.
The ideal moisture-wicking top.
Yes.
My shoes, brand new shoes.
That
just scream. Serious fitness enthusiast. Right.
And then
reality
has a way
of intervening. Usually
in the most revealing way. Right.
Yeah, it does.
And I think a classic example
of
in this category
is
the dreaded.
Oh, the dreaded
see-through leggings.
Oh, the see-through leggings.
Right.
Yeah.
And the anecdotes perfectly capture
that moment.
And you bend over.
You bend over for a stretch. You're doing a squat. And you suddenly realize.
You're like, wait a minute. That your lower half
Yeah.
is far more visible than you intended.
And you ever intended.
Right.
And
you see it.
You see it in the mirror.
Or you see
someone's eyes.
A subtle widening of someone's eyes.
You're like, oh no.
I should not have worn these.
Right. And then you're like.
And the only thing you can think about is.
Yeah. You're like.
I wish I had brought
an oversized
hoodie
to cover this up.
Yeah. I think that speaks volumes.
It really does.
About the level of embarrassment.
Yeah. Have you ever experienced them?
Experienced that. Have you ever witnessed that?
Or witnessed that?
That horror
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully
You've managed to avoid...
I've managed to avoid the full see-through catastrophe.
The full see-through catastrophe.
Yeah, but I have definitely had moments where I'm like,
yeah,
a little more sheer.
A little more sheer than
Under these bright gym lights.
Under these lights than I thought they were.
Yeah, then they seemed at home.
Yeah, it's like that horrifying moment.
That split-second realization.
Where you're like, can I just subtly adjust?
Yeah, where you try to, like, subtly adjust.
Yeah, and, like, pull my shirt down.
And you pull your shirt down a little further.
But it's too late.
But the damage is done.
The damage is done.
Yeah.
You just want to disappear.
You just want